Hello there, everybody. This is Cholera, and I am one astounded commentator here. Hyuk managing to win against one Terran. He's faced off against a second Terran here in Game 2. He is faced off against sort of a new up-and-coming Terran called Bogus on SKT1. I'm sorry, on STX Seoul. Sorry, Hyuk playing for SKT1 on the middle left. I am still breathless. I'm commenting straight off of Hyuk's victory off of Hwasun, who is now forever shamed and will be living in the sub-basement of the STX Seoul house. But we're going to see what happens here in Game 2. Can Hyuk keep this up? Now, before everyone says, Hyuk has been doing okay recently. He did beat 2 Protosses and 2 Zergs, I believe, so far in his previous 4-game winning streak. But this is the man who walked into this series with a 3-16 record against Terran. That is 16%. That is a 1-to-5 ratio. I mean, 1-to-5 ratio. That is just horrible. Win to losses. I mean, 1 in 6 games he won against Terran before this. So let's not forget that. Is he going to be able to continue this? Obviously, STX Seoul has the option to pick whoever they want after the first game. So they've decided to pick another Terran to see how much of a fluke the first game was. This is Neo Medusa, though. Neo Medusa, pretty balanced map between the 2 races, and certainly a fun map to watch. We're going to see what Hyuk can do here. Is it going to be a longer game? Is it going to be a short and sweet game? Is Hyuk going to deliver a Hyuking once again? I'm going to have to see. And looks like Hyuk is going for an early scout, by the way. Going for that 9 scout there, 9 drone scout. Going to see if Bogus is going to do anything sneaky. It doesn't look like it. Bogus just sealing off his front door there. You know, last game, honestly, I was commentating more for the Hyuking that was going to happen. I'm actually have to start looking very carefully at what's going on here, because I do think that Jaedong is playing Hyuk telepathically. That's why he lost against himself. They're seriously, I'm either the Cholera Rage or the slightly less improbable brain control or brain transplant are the only 2 explanations that make any sense to me at this point. Alright, Hyuk once again starting off with the 12 hatch followed by the gas. So he's going to go for this 2 hatch lair build that he did last game. It was a very smart fake out, by the way, last game. I can't believe I'm saying that. Hyuk did a smart fake out. He didn't get faked out. He killed the first 2 vultures with almost no losses. Just ridiculous. I can't believe it. This is the man. Like, go search up Hyuk versus Up Magic. I don't know if it's on Violet Attack or on my account, but just look it up. Just look it up and you'll see. I mean, this was before I left StarCraft. Like, somehow StarCraft has changed totally. I feel like I'm commentating badminton or something right now. Anyway, all right, we're seeing Gaz here, and we're gonna see what happens. That was a very worried-looking STX Seoul coach, by the way. And we're going to see the same type of opening here from Bogus, who has gone for the factory into fast expand, I believe. Yeah, he has, yeah. Factory into fast expand, same thing as what Hwasun did, although look at this. He's trying to vary up his build a little bit. Actually, I'm sorry. He didn't go into factory. It looks like he just went into academy. Wow, with early gas though. So this is definitely a fake out build. However, the timing is sort of odd on this build. It's not an easy build to pull off by any means because obviously it doesn't follow an optimal pattern. We're going to have to see if this works out for him or if he is going to deliver another Hyuking, and this time to himself. Or, you know, whatever, Hyuk is going to Hyuk somebody else. Whatever. I think it's more self-induced Hyuking so far. At least the victories that Hyuk has managed to get. But last game, that also changed. Hyuk actually defeat Hwasun. It wasn't like Hwasun shot himself in the hand. Although this game, Bogus is doing an interesting build. Hyuk may be faked out into thinking it's a fast mech build, in which case he'll go Hydras, and in which case he'll lose pretty badly to Eminem, which is actually what's happening, of course. Hyuk, though, has gotten an early second gas. Hyuk has managed to see the gas inside of Bogus's base. Bogus with 3 racks up already, and Hyuk may not have taken the bait. It looks like he's going straight up for 2 hatch Spire here. So it looks like it's going to be a standard 2-hatchery Mutalisk build against a standard M&M build. Wow, this is fascinating here. Engineering Bay now going in for Bogus. So I do think Bogus was trying to fake out Hyuk, of course, because he didn't build anything at his first barracks for a while, which I think may now be working against his favor, by the way. He would have 3 or 4 Marines, perhaps, had he built from that first racks consistently, but he was definitely trying to fake out Hyuk, who had that Overlord there. But it's not going to help him at all. Hyuk has not taken any of it. He has gone for a totally optimal build. By optimal, I mean, you know, time-tested, the timings are exact, everything. And now we're going to have to see if Bogus can handle a Hyuk Mutalisk harass. Normally I would say you could handle that with one hand and like no turrets. I mean, considering, look, go look up Flash versus Hyuk in my account if you need further proof of how bad Hyuk is against Terran, or at least was until his Cholera Rage. You know, he lost against Flash's Speed Vulture build, Speed Vulture drops against Mass Hydras, and Hyuk manages to throw away like all of his units against one bunker when Flash had absolutely nothing other than SCVs and Marines in a bunker defending, because Speed Vultures are useless against Hydras. Anyway, it looks like, and with drops too, yeah, that's going to do a lot. But it looks like, alright, Bogus is putting pressure up with a healthy M&M force here. He's going to go for that that early sort of attack there into the Sunkens. Jelizerg may be secretly controlling Hyuk, actually. That is actually very possible, in fact, because Jelai hasn't been playing very well recently. It's possible that Hyuk and Jelai's brains have been swapped. That is my new theory. We're going to have to see, though. 4th barracks going up. There's no turrets up yet. Oh, man. Oh, Bogus. What have you done to yourself? No, Bogus! No, don't Hyuk yourself. My God, he's actually not bothering with defense. He is just going to go on the offense here, which means if he loses this battle, he could lose the game really quickly because he's not going to have any turrets in his base. All right, Hyuk runs into some Marines, loses one of his Mutalisks. And we're going to see what happens here. There's a good number of barracks, so in fact, Bogus can certainly hold. In fact, no, it looks like Hyuk did not persist with his Mutalisk harass. I was assuming that he would. Instead, he's retreated them to the middle, which is a bit of a mistake, in my opinion. But, you know, he needed to do that, I guess, to ward off the Marines. We're going to have to see. Oh, Bogus, man. Oh, Hyuk. Hyuk. Is this the old Hyuk returning? He manages to lose another Mutalisk without doing any damage, flying over some Marine groups. Now he's inside of Bogus's base. Bogus gonna lose his one turret. Where the hell are Bogus's anti? What are you doing, Bogus? Go rescue your base. Oh my God. What is? Oh no. Oh, the humanity, the Terran players, what are you doing? Is this a grand conspiracy? I mean, Bogus totally had the time to build up a lot of turrets, but he is going to go for a big attack in the front. Can he manage to handle this? There's some Sunkens morphing in at the moment. Bogus gets there. Oh my God. Hyuk returning with his Mutalisk. Hyuk returns in time. It doesn't matter. His sunken colonies were put down at the perfect time. I cannot believe I just said that. Hyuk put down sunken colonies at the right time. Oh my God. What is going on here, this game? Oh, look at these girls. Look at these girls. For STX Seoul, they are amazed, as I am. They understand how bad Hyuk was at one point, and perhaps still is, if he wasn't Braden controlled by Jelizerg. It looks like Hyuk is managing to kill off masses of SCVs and now Marines as they come out of the barracks. Hyuk right now just slaughtering them. And Hyuk has Zerglings following up. What the hell is this? This looks like Jaedong playing. This looks like Jelizerg playing. Can this be really Hyuk? Can I be seeing this? GG coming from Bogus. Hyuk wins game 2. Hyuk on a 6-game winning streak. He has just improved his record from like 16% to about 20% in his ZVT play. I am just astounded. I am stupefied. I have absolutely nothing to say at this point. Oh my God. Actually, no, to 25%, closer to 25%. He has leapt from about, 16% to about 24% with 2 more wins here. He is now 5-16 against Terran. Hyuk is definitely on a tear of some ridiculous sort. I don't understand. Look at the man. He has his names, those 4 letters written on his back. Hyuk. He just did that to 2 Terrans on the row. 2 Terrans, and he has the opportunity to do more. I'm sorry. That is the STX coach. The other guy was, of course, the SKT1 coach. Got him confused briefly. Anyway, STX coach looks absolutely crestfallen and confused and mentally destroyed. In fact, I think the SKT1 team looks completely just mind effed. Pretty much is the only thing I can say. What is going on? There is the SKT1 coach. He was looking messed up because Hyuk was winning. I mean, that's my excuse for thinking he was the STX coach, because this is just obviously totally inexplicable. Hyuk on the winning streak. I can't believe this. Thank you guys for watching. We'll be moving on to Game 3 where Hyuk will be playing somebody else. Oh man, GG's.